Hey everyone. So, it's about time that I do a video on the worst, I think, from worst to best, 3 Days Grace. One of my favorite bands. I have a huge list of bands I really like. I don't know if I narrow it down to one, but 3 Days Grace is quite special to me. So far they've been the last concert I've seen thus far. And I've been an active 3 Days Grace listener fan for coming up on 9 years. Next year will be 10 years, so let's get into it here. So it was tough. I had to go and listen to some of their stuff again. And I like a lot of their B-sides, so maybe some of these songs may or may not surprise you. Okay, so let's read this out here. Okay, so there's a lot to go down on here, so here we go. Number 75. So this is all from all their 6 albums so far. 2 of them with the new singer Matt Walst, and 4 of them with the original singer Adam Gunte. So the first one is number 75, Me Against You. I don't know, I put it on the last of the list. I don't know, it's just it sounds the least of 3 Days Grace, and it just seems kind of forced, and the writing is just, could be better. Number 74 is Landmine. Now, Landmine gets a little bit, I feel like it's too forced. I feel like it's Matt trying to sing like Adam. It's just like he's pushing it. With the more recent album, his second album he did, it felt more relaxed. And yeah, so 73 is One Too Many. One Too Many songs that are just on the bad list. It gets 3 Days Grace is kind of known for the repetitiveness sometimes and their themes that they go through, but with Matt Walst there seems to be just a little bit of a lackluster, if you like to call it, through some of the lyrics. It still sounds like 3 Days Grace, but not 3 Days Grace that I knew and that I cherish. So it's talking about one too many is never enough, and the one that kills you is the one that you love, and stuff like that. So 72 is Tell Me Why. I don't know, it's passable. Almost is reminiscent to Never Too Late with some of the stuff. I think it's in the same tune in as well too. 71 is Human Race. And why I put this Human Race in front of those, still on a high number. I mean, it's got a guitar solo in it. It's good. The preview of the song beforehand, I thought was going to be a lot better. I thought, because they teased a bit of the songs like, I'm sick of running, I'm sick of running, I'm sick of running, the human race. And you're sick of running the human race. And people are like, why does it have to be so dark and brooding all the time? Well, why do people have to make you feel dark and brooding all the time? And that's, if people didn't make you feel the way you felt, then you wouldn't have to listen to all this dark music and to let it out of your system, basically, right? So thank God that we have bands, or had bands, or still have bands like 3 Days Grace, and had groups like Linkin Park, and the list goes on. Yeah, just great bands out there. Even Smile Empty Soul is a cool band I've gotten into a little bit. They're quite good, and I have like over 300 some odd song playlist on my phone, let alone, and then I have like over 1,000 songs on top of that. So, and I just keep listening to new stuff all the time. So, number 70 is Car Crash. Number 69 is Expectations. Number 68 is Operate. Number 67 is Nothing Fair in Love and War. 67. 66 is Burn. 65, Are You Ready? 64, Born Like This. 63, Anonymous. Anonymous is kind of a neat song off their 4th album. Trying to get by in life when you're feeling anonymous. 62, Happiness. That's an interesting song because I used to have a friend. Thought I had a friend. Was named Shayla, and she used to she was in the 3 Days Grace too, and she was like, happiness straight from the butthole when real life's too hard to swallow. I mean, it's happiness straight from the bottle when real life's too hard to swallow. Number 61 is So What. Number 60 is The End Is Not the Answer. Now, they already have a really good song. They have, a bunch of good songs. They have, like, Life Starts Now. I think Now or Never, but definitely Never Too Late. They have, That's Never Too Late to End Your Life, and Keep Going On kind of thing. So they already have, like that. It's like almost like they're kind of redoing of that. 59, Give In To Me. Now that's actually I didn't know at the time, that's actually a cover. They did a cover of a Michael Jackson song, and that is Give In To Me. Said I wasn't going to do covers, but that's just the one on the thing. It was actually on their album as well too, off Transit Venus, which it's on. 58 is It's All Over. 57, On My Own. 56, Time That Remains. 55 is Run Away. That's actually a bonus track, I think, off their first album. 54 is Animal I've Become. 53 is Riot. 52 is Pain. 51 is Fallen Angel. It's actually it's one of Matt Walst's, one of his best songs. 50 is Broken Glass. 49 is Chalk Out Line. 48 is No More. 47 is Bitter Taste. 46 is Going Down. 45 is Lost in You. 44 is The Real You. 43 is The Abyss. 42, Right, Left, Wrong. 41, Nothing to Lose But You. 40, Villain I Am Not. Now I think that song, Villain I Am Not, could be one of their best, a part of their best of the tracks. Kind of sounds like 3 Days Grace, but we all know that Adam Gunty's voice really made 3 Days Grace what it was. His voice is very distinctive. He helped write most of the lyrical side of things, I think. Maybe not. But I found that when he was there, things seemed to be a little bit more thicker and fuller than it was now. So, I mean, even when they play Riot, it's supposed to have 2 guitars on that song, and they just have Barry, their guitar player, playing that one part of that song, so it sounds a little less beefy, if you ask me. So 39 is Now or Never. 38 is Infrared. Now Infrared, I don't really have a special special someone to have that song too. So a lot of these love songs I put down the list because I've never actually really had anybody for that. And 38 is I Am an Outsider. I Am an Outsider is really probably easily one of my favorite songs off Outsider, their album, and almost sounds like something like Home or something off their first album, or yeah, definitely their first album sounds like something that would be on their first album. I Am an Outsider. It's like I don't care about the in crowd. No, I'm better off on my own. How I'm treated, and well, I guess I'm an outsider every time. Can't get away from it. 30. 36 is Strange Days. 35 is Misery Loves Company. 34 is Let You Down. 33 is Scared. 32 Overrated. 32 Overrated. 31 1X. 30 I Am Machine. 29 Painkiller. 28 Without You. 27 New Real. 26 Lost in You. Good song about being lost in someone. 24 Love Me or Leave Me. 23 Chasing the First Time. 22 Life Starts Now. Really good song. I really like that not first album. For me, the first experience I had listening to 3 Days Grace was a lot of the stuff off their third album. Well, the first 3 albums definitely. So I mean, I started listening to them, or realizing that they were a band, and not totally realizing that they were a Canadian rock band to begin with too. So the third album, Life Starts Now, is good, and so is the song. And happy to know it's part of my top 25 at least. 21 Gone Forever. 20 Good Life. Good Life was actually the first song I heard from them. It's like it's got that, got a riff on it, and the good life is what I need. Too many people stepping over. It's just, what better song to start off your listening to than 3 Days Grace. Than having like a really upper song like that, like wanting to have the good life. It's like the only thing I need before I die is to have a little bit of the good life, right? So it's a good song, quick song. They have a lot of these quick songs that they put out. So what's really funny is that 3 Days Grace, they come up with an album every 3 years. I think they plan that. I mean, if they could space out album a little bit more and not rush things and, push things, then yeah, I still love them a lot. They had a really good show, immersive, probably one of the best shows I've been to. I mean, the mosh pit was just insane on the membrane. Holy. 19, I Hate Everything About You. 18, Break. 17, Wake Up. 16, Unbreakable Heart. 15, Just Like You. 14, Let It Die. 13, Last to Know. Last to Know was a really good song because it has that, it's almost like, it's got really good backup vocals, and the drummer, as egotistical as he is and self-centered as he may be and seem like he is, Neil Sanderson, the drummer, also has a really good singing voice, like backup vocals. And just if you just hear some of the parts in the chorus, it's just like, wow, it's just like, it's got a really angelic, almost like angelic, melodic, sound to it. And a lot of songs have like that on 3 Days Grace. 12 is Sign of the Times. Again, another really melodic piece. 11 is Give Me a Reason. Great song. 10 is The High Road. 9 is Someone Who Cares. 8 is Bully. Good. One of their best riffs, and talking about, bullies and people targeting other people, and parents being targeting other people, and bands and stuff like that. Blame the family, blame the bully, blame me. Maybe that person needed to be wanted and needed. 7, Time of Dying. I like that one. I will not die in my time of dying. And as much as I feel I won't die in my time of dying, I'll strive to do what I can, even if I lay on this bed and rot. 6 is Home. Really cool song. Even getting copyright strikes for even being at the concert. It was clearly, we don't own the rights to the songs of 3 Days Grace, so I look like 3 Days Grace. No. But, So 5 is Never Too Late. 4 is A World So Cold. 3 is Over and Over. 2 is Drown. And number 1 is Get Out Alive. Get Out Alive has, I don't know, it could be done really well done in both heaviness and both acoustic. I saw them do it in their acoustic set, and it has like that really cool, it's always between that and Drown. Drown as being the second one there. Actually, when I was high one time, I got kind of sad on Drown for some reason, thinking about my friend Tina, who committed suicide when she was 14, I was 16. But Get Out Alive, it has that, if you wanna get out alive, oh, run for your life. So it has a really good thing going on for it. So that's me just zipping by through because stuff isn't working for me on my live stream. So this is my worst to best on 3 Days Grace songs, in my opinion. So let me know your guys' thoughts. And until next time, guys.